I still got kind of like this graffiti attitude towards it. You know, I want to paint the biggest, the loudest things that I can possibly do. Basically, old friend of mine that I used to paint trains with, Miggle, he got in touch and said, "Do you fancy coming to paint some big walls at Roskilde?" So, through the V1 gallery, through Miggle, but in conjunction with Trueberg, the beer people, to do some shit for them. And yeah, here we are.
And among all these projects we've got this big wall down here, which is where you're going to be working. Big project. And that's where the two bulb are. Yeah, and that's, I don't know, are you doing some stuff for them as well?
Doing everything.
That's what Mika said.
Yeah. I did a show with Banksy at the old V1 gallery in 2001. And that might have been the last time I was here. I used to come here a lot and vandalise stuff when I was younger. So to have the opportunity to come back and yeah, do something proper, do some work, it was like too good an opportunity to turn down. And there's this whole thing's about poverty. You know, it's supposed to be quite positive and uplifting, so that's the idea behind it. Roskilde is a mad festival, and I've never been to it before, so, you know, that's another reason why I'm here painting. Some cool bands. Gonna see the Walkmen, Arctic Monkeys, Kings of Leon, Magnetic Man. Yeah, but the graffiti is fucking boring. It is so, isn't it? I'm not being funny, but it is. It's just boring. So, yeah, you know, the kids like it, it's funny, but I'd hate to be doing that shit still. No disrespect to graffiti people. Basically, I did graffiti for years and years and years, and got caught loads of times, and like I got like thousands of pounds worth of fines and the maximum amount of community service that you could get. I basically got found guilty like once or twice a year for like 12 years. And I didn't really want to go to prison for graffiti. I was like a little bit too old for that. It was always about like the letter form. It was never about b-boy characters and fat laces and all that rubbish. It was always about the letters and how letters change shape and how, you know, different letters look differently in different words, and when you combine an E and an S or an E and a T, you know, those letters change shape. So that is what fascinated me about graffiti. You know, most people, they see graffiti, they can't read what it is, it's kind of pretty, but they don't understand it. Graffiti's been around long enough now that, you know, it doesn't shock anyone. So when I kind of stopped doing graffiti and wanted to do street art, I wanted to do something different, more appealing to kind of like a wider audience. I just took kind of my interest in typography through graffiti back to its kind of like basic elements. The ego. It's the only thing that drives us forward, isn't it? You know, it's a competition. You know, and if you're not gonna fucking take it seriously, then why bother doing it? You know, you want to be the biggest, the best, the most up in the most amount of places, the most amount of photographs over the internet, in the most amount of countries around the world. Stupid. Just mad. It's totally like we were kids, right, and we were painting graffiti and getting arrested and tagging shit and painting trains, and, you know, 20 years later Banksy was up for an Oscar and I've got a painting in the White House. You can't make this shit up. It's just fucking mad.
What other plans do you have for it? Are you going to add stuff to the background or like white lines or
inside?
Yeah.
Let's see what it looks like. Yeah.
Decoration.
We'll see, because I've got to do the 2-board bar, and that's got to look a bit neater than this. So yeah, 100-metre long wall. The theme of this year's Roskilde is poverty. There's a line in one of Biggie Smalls' tunes that says, "I've got more rhymes than great adventure." And I really like the phrase great adventure. It kind of meant shit to me. And then because of the theme of poverty, there's a photograph of this homeless dude with a piece of cardboard, and on the cardboard is written, "I want change, not coins," meaning he'd rather have change in the way that people treat homeless people rather than the change in your pocket. So it says dreaming of change and great adventure, which sounds pretty cool. I like it. Fucking nuts, isn't it? Looks really cool, I like it. It all kind of works. Yeah, sick, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to when it actually opens and thousands of people turn up, and yeah, it's going to be a laugh. When I'm